Christmas and we get our early Christmas gift here because we
Let's
get to
go.
commentate one more set, Chopper.
Let's
It is
go.
going to be a heck of a good time, and we are seeing a returning guest in you taking on Flip. It's going to be the Joker, which we did not see earlier, going up against the Falco.
You
Flip.
mean me?
Mm-hmm.
You mean me?
Yeah, you.
Me?
Yeah, I get to see you play.
Me?
Exactly.
Perfect.
And that, again, we're going to get to see the Joker, which we, against Headshot, did not see. It was the Aegis the full way through, but this is definitely going to be an advantageous matchup against the Falco. You get plenty of maneuverability, and you don't have to engage with that crazy, crazy combo game that Falco has. And if there's one thing I know about Flip, Flip does have that combo game down.
Absolutely. Now,
oh my,
coming away, that was lucky if I've ever seen it. Arsene just coming out. Down smash actually sending him right across the stage for 92. And now it's Yu's turn to actually get some more offense in and just using those counters to actually mitigate all the offense the Falco wants to throw out.
Yeah, Yu has immediately caught on to the fact that basically whenever Flip's landing with an aerial, and that is something that you just can't give away as a Falco. But giving away the Arsene right now, Yu not able to take the stock with it. We'll have to try to turn things around with that Vanilla Joker, and Will catching some errant DI with that back there to take the first stock, but Flip keeping the pressure on right into the corner to try to turn things back to even.
Yeah, first blood by Yu, actually going to grab him that time to see if he can get something going. The up air is not quite going to be enough, so good DI on Yu. Otherwise, the Falco can get cooking a little bit more. Nevertheless, now it's Flip's turn to get some more momentum going as he maintains the stage control, tossing him on the outside. Arsene is almost going to come out. The Dominican Republic, we say El Primo, the cousin, actually going to be the bodyguard for Arsene as we see him just come out right now.
Able to go back into the corner and holding on to that stock long enough to take a second Arsene into effect. And I'm going to have to see what you can do with that. Pulls out the counter twice in a row because, again, just has a whole lot of faith in Flip running up and trying to throw out those aerials, which is not a situation Falco likes to find himself in. And certainly not here where you don't have confirms left either. You got to get a big read if you're Flip right now.
Now this is loser's bracket as well, Kimona, and this is a top 64 qualifier. So winner of this actually managing to play tomorrow. Recognition onto the second grab on the ledge for the down tilt, but 188% as Joker. It is unacceptable for Flip to not take the stock.
And especially just with the spacing, Yu has made it hard. Flip finally gets that down tilt to even things up from the stock count, and the damage can also rack up really quickly, but Flip has got to find the opening, and that has been few and far between because Yu's neutral has just been impeccable.
So far, so good by him. The bird is already on 124%, but now we're seeing a little bit of a cutscene. Kimona just missing that last grab.
Flip press start. Skip the cutscene.
Not quite.
Back to the gameplay.
Nuh-uh. Press X to skip. Not quite doing it. And he needs to be careful not to press F to pay respects, but now the bird is actually shifting the momentum a little bit. Down air coming that time. He is cooking, but now dragged down up air by Yu as we continue the pressure from both sides. 93% now onto 147.
And you got very fortunate right there. Committed to a big air dodge above Falco, which is never something you want to do, but Flip got a little bit caught in the movement right there, committing to one way to drift, and Yu was able to get away from the Falco after that, hold on to the second stock, but now we're getting to that point where the game is just completely even. There is no Arsene left for Yu, and sitting at 114, straight Falco back here would be enough to take it.
Yeah, this went from a slugfest to actually a little bit of a pugilistic event. They're tossing out jabs, trying to see which one is actually going to bait in, whether or not they're going to move in and out. 117% onto Joker. He does have the confidence to actually go for it. Beautiful tech done by Flip as well. Otherwise, that down smash was going to be the end of him.
Missed the fastball on that up air. Did it a little bit too late, so Flip was able to escape the combo. And an up air right there does keep Yu juggled, and a great up smash to catch the landing. And even though Yu started with all of the momentum, Flip getting to take the lead and play with it.
And so far, so good. Now, drag down fares are going to be the end of the game. A couple of up tilts to give me the up air onto Nair. But now responding back, Yu is, and the Arsene is in full force.
Does get a bit of it hit out with Flip staying aggressive. Even aggressive off stage, gets the side B spike and the back air afterwards. Beautiful follow-up by Flip. That entire sequence was amazing, and the crowd is behind this Falco Lombardi after that Game 1 win.
Yeah, bird is the word for this game number 1. Yu was looking pretty comfortable wide at the beginning, but again, Flip. If I'm gonna No pun intended, flipping the scripts. It's just that.
Okay,
No,
all right.
I had a little bit of a brain fart there because I didn't know
Honestly,
what else to do. Just
if
changing it.
I accidentally set myself up for a pun and I realized it mid-sentence, I would also try to find a way to bail out.
Right?
Of it.
I tried. Nevertheless, the Falco looking clean right at the end, and good recognitions on the recovery side. Now, you needs to clean it up. Aegis might be an opportunity for him, and effectively, I did hear the Mithra actually come out, so it's going to be the pick for him, so a little bit of a counterplay there.
We'll have to see if Flip can keep up the momentum against a different style of character. Last time the Joker was trying to play, very spacing heavy, right? Try not to commit to anything too big, but in the end did not have the crazy combos. And if there's one thing that you definitely had after we saw that set against Headshot, we know this Aegis has some combos, but does have to eat that damage first. Against Falco, you're always going to take some big damage, and Flip is keeping it on quite heavily.
And I'm pretty sure to set everything up onto that backer, that was a slingshot fair if I've ever seen one. So actually getting the momentum and recognizing the defensive option that you was going to go for, and now it's used to actually get some more percentage in going. 62%, now 74. Pyra going to come out soon enough. And now, again, the cutscene by Flip. Grab him, sending him upwards. The up air is barely going to miss, but 53% is nothing to scoff at.
And stayed up on that platform for a while, too. It looked like it could even be a stock after committing to that Flame Nova, but you does get to hold on to this stock for just a little while longer yet, but Flip keeping the pressure on has just been immutable once he gets a hit.
Yeah, on a tear as of late. Flip looking really clean so far. Going to get that down there, but the foresight is going to save you from further damage for sure. Blazing and going to come out. Down special by Falco, actually reflecting it, but not that time. So 139% so far, 112 extra credit, and the forward tilt is going to close it out.
Love that patience there by you, just making sure that center stage control was maintained, knowing that eventually Flip might get up a little bit too close, commit to something like a roll, and that's exactly what you got to finish off the stock. But Flip has been cleaning his plate every single time he's been served his dinner and putting you potentially on the last stock of their tournament run.
So far, so good by him. A couple of up airs that time for 50%. You trying to make a comeback to force that game 3. He does not want to get eliminated on the top 64 qualifier. As we see Flip trying to get some stuff going one more time. But now Mithra is actually kind of cooking Kimona.
Definitely putting on a whole lot of damage. Waiting for the Phantasm, the side B, but instead getting torched by the Firebird. Flip's even able to follow up off of that and get some damage, and a great escape from this juggle has not been letting you get a ton off of it like we saw in the set against the Dark Samus. But here comes Falco Lombardi once again.
Going for that up throw one more time. Back here, sending him to the side, 86%, trying to get the recovery onto the Pyra, and this is a one stock differential, one stock apiece every time, 86%. But if there is any character that can make this comeback, it is definitely Aegis.
And Falco is a difficult character to make this kind of comeback on. He does have a recovery that if you get him off stage, if you hit him out of those good options, he can become a difficult character to edge guard, but you have to earn that. Right now, you just trying to build up that damage and make this comeback as honestly as possible. Again, we've seen how good the juggles have been, but off stage, this could be the end.
Oh! Down tilt is going to be enough to do it. You barely missing the cut on top 64. Flip advancing on to play for tomorrow. And just like production actually let us know, this is going to be our final set of today. Kimona, it has been a pleasure and an honor to be commentated with you, man.
Put her there.
It was
This
such
has
a
been great.
It was super fun. And I thank you once again for the opportunity. Everybody that's on Twitch chat as well. Thank you to everybody in the Smash community in Puerto Rico as well. You want to do some shout outs before we sign off?
Hey, I just want to shout out Chopper, man. I know that Puerto Rico does not get the shine usually, but you